Hi, my name is Kanika, and you're about to learn all about me right here on the Audio Infusion's Green Room Sessions, so don't go nowhere. Hi, my name is Kanika. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, and I'm an artivist. And artivist just means that as a community activist and advocate, I like to show up in the musical space, sharing messages with my music and really talking about different issues that are relevant to us in society. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I really love to have a great time performing and writing and meeting other people in the musical space. So where am I from? I am from Charm City, Baltimore, born in Sinai Hospital, but I also have to pay homage to Howard County. I also spent some time there as well too. And it's been amazing coming back to the city and just being a part of so much cultural expression. So I'm always telling people how proud I am about my city of Baltimore. It is truly Charm City for a reason. So how did I get into singing? Let's see. I grew up in a household that was filled with music. So my parents were in the choir, I was on the choir, I did a lot of singing in school, played instruments, etc. And I think I made that the full commitment to get into singing when I started to work with a vocal teacher, and she was a teacher at UMBC. And because of the type of work that she would do, she told me about the Billie Holiday vocal competition. And so it was at that moment that I really started to fall in love with like the music, the musical expression, the lyrics of Billie Holiday. And so I jumped into the competition. I became a semi-finalist the year that I was able to enter into the competition. And after that moment, I really started to really focus in on singing and songwriting. I had a chance to be a background singer for a couple of bands, and then that was it. I was 100% hooked. So that's how I got started. So I'm not sure if it's a who inspired me to sing or more so a what. I started out as a poet, and as a poet writing lyrics, I learned how to fall in love with putting lyrics to music. And so in that space, it gave me an opportunity to really explore music and songwriting in a different way. And so along that journey, I continued to really work hard and kind of really collaborate and meet other wonderful songwriters and singers, and that continued to keep me inspired. I'm inspired today, even right now, by how far I've come in being true to myself in the musical space and the relationships that I've met along the way. And having the opportunity to really share this gift with other people in my community. And so that keeps me grounded, it keeps me inspired, and it keeps me hopeful for the opportunities of the future. So I'm excited to finally say that I'm a full-time singer. You know, up until last year, I've always been, like most independent artists, we are always trying to make this thing happen as a side hustle. And so I made the decision last year to kind of step away from everything else and focus fully on my artistical gifts. And so it's been really exciting over this past year to see what's come of just putting in time and again just collaborating with people and getting the chance to just do some new different things in this space. And so yes, I am a full-time singer. So it's hard to narrow down to just one memorable experience performing. I'm gonna probably say two. So I think the first, and I was very early on in my career, I had the opportunity to open up for Kindred the Family Soul and Kim right here on Morgan State University's campus at Murphy Fine Arts. That was an amazing experience. You know, I think the second one is getting the chance to perform at the Apollo Theater, the historic Apollo Theater, and I'll never forget just what a nervous wreck I was getting on the stage and seeing Sandman do his thing and knowing that I had to show up and show out. But those are definitely, I think, those experiences that really hunker you down and really get you prepared if you're really trying to do this thing for real. So I'm very much like gracious of the opportunities. So I do sing as the front woman of a band called the Upstarters. We the Upstarters, what? We've been together for quite a few years, and we are a little bit of everything. So a little bit of ska, a little bit of rock, a little bit of pop, and we're definitely a very high energy 7-piece band. With the baddest horn section, mind you. We have a great horn section. So COVID was definitely a very interesting time period for all of this. And so, with being a part of a band, the Upstarters, we actually had a couple of shows that ended up turning itself into virtual experiences. And I can, definitely say for us, it gave us a chance to be seen by new audiences that we would never have been seen in front of if we had performed in the places or spaces that we were in. So it gave us a chance to be seen overseas in the UK for sure. And it gave us a chance to really focus on just the artistry of writing good music. It also inspired my solo project. So this is my third solo project that I'm going into, and having the time just to kind of sit still and not have too many things distracting me gave me a great platform to be able to really talk about some serious issues. Again, I love writing about music. I love writing a message into the music, and I think that the work that's coming out by way of this new project will really highlight some of those different themes that I've always wanted to talk about, but just never had enough time to actually pen it down on paper and then get in the studio and record it. So yeah, a growing experience for sure. So It's My Body was inspired by a couple of things. I think the first that's important to recognize is the fact that the Supreme Court did make a ruling to end a woman's right to choose. But It's My Body was more than just a reproductive rights song. It really is a female protest anthem, and really wanted to, in that song, to really examine human rights, because when we look at history, we can really see how there's been laws that have been put into place that has changed our ability as individuals to have freedom, whether it be by way of slavery, by way of what's happened to Native Americans, or placing Japanese individuals into internment camps. So, when freedoms are taken away and then the next freedom is a woman's right to choose, then what else happens? So that's what this song was really inspired about. And it was interesting because the song was written almost a year before the Supreme Court had overturned Roe v. Wade. And I wanted to really take the time to really express the frustrations, and in hopes that this wouldn't have happened to women's ability to choose. So that's like the, why it was so critical and important for to share the message. And and it's been really amazing to see other women talk about how this song has given them a voice and has given them a way to kind of protest in their own way about their right to choose what to do with their bodies. So a little bit about my artistry. I'm the type of artist that is genreless. And so I do a lot of music that's in the space of, rock and pop and EDM and house. And so It's My Body was written off of an Afrobeat, and it was always designed to be a song that you can kind of groove and move to. One thing I love to do too is not only put message into a music, but also have music that you can actually move and groove to. I mean, everything shouldn't feel so serious. So when we started to see dancers gravitate to It's My Body, and they were posting up TikToks of them dancing, I realized that this song had a way of touching people rhythmically. And so, being a lover of EDM music already, I wanted to just explore what we could do if we kind of just pushed the tempo just a little bit more. And so that's what happened. We had a chance to kind of play around with some ideas, and it's been amazing to see people really respond to the EDM remix. Actually, I'll be going up to LA tomorrow to work with a choreographer who's putting together a flash mob of dancers so that we can dance in the heart of LA to It's My Body, the remix, and in our own way of protest around how the power really of dancers moving and music and lyric, and also in commemoration of the 50th year of Roe v. Wade that would have happened this year if it wasn't overturned. So I'm excited. 2023 is definitely going to bring in some new projects. Have a catalog of new songs that range from, again, EDM, house, rock, you name it. Again, not really trying to stay in a defined box. Have a new single that will be coming out in the next couple of months called See Me and You. It's another club type of song. It's very fun. It has a little bit of a message in it. And we have some other surprising things coming up soon. So definitely you can check out new material at my website, kanikamusic.com. And you can also check out different things that are happening at my social platforms. They all say Kanika Music across the board. So whether it's IG or Twitter, Facebook, Kanika Music. And please tap in. We'd love to share my new works with you. So it's going to be an incredible year. We have a lot of different things that are happening. Have a show coming up in New York, another couple of weeks, getting a chance to perform with a really great group called the TMI Project. Again, as I mentioned, hitting up LA to do some things there, preparing for another couple of shows. I'm actually about to go on a 4-city mini tour with a good friend and working with him on his project as a vocalist with it. So I'm definitely excited about what is going to happen in the new year. And again, I just hope that you tap in by checking me out at kanikamusic.com, and definitely check out It's My Body, not only the remix but the original version of the song, and again the newest single that's coming out called See Me and You. So many people to thank. I definitely have to start off with my songwriting partner and producer in crime, JG, John Gordon. We've definitely made some great work together, and just really can't wait for us to be able to share that with everybody. Definitely have to give a shout out to one of the best vocal coaches and mentors out there, my man Conrad Robinson with the Vocal Spot. It's been amazing working with him. Definitely giving a shout out to the Dante Phoenix, Fenix, and you as well, the Audio Infusion. I mean, hey, I cannot say how much I appreciate you not only supporting the song It's My Body, but giving it a space to be aired. It was the one song that I was not sure about, just given how political the message was. And so it's nothing like knowing that your city can hold you down, and that somebody appreciates and sees the value in your work. So thank you so much, Audio Infusion, for just giving me an opportunity to be heard on your radio show. And so in case you forgot, you can check me out at kanikamusic.com, and across all social platforms, Kanika Music. We have some very special things coming up, and I would love to make you a part of it. So just, drop on by, say hi, and definitely check me out. Thank you so much for your support.
Thanks for watching. Hi, this is Sherry with the Audio Infusion. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can be notified when new videos arrive.